All aboard, folks. Life in Joseph Robinette Biden's America has entered a new chapter. Welcome to the Gaslight Express. We have been waiting for you. Gone are the days of the weekend at Bernie's, vacation days, a senile man in sensible shoes, stumbling up the stairs of Air Force One on behalf of a simply terrified nation. Too sleepy to fight China, too stupid to secure our border, and perhaps too decrepit to see the danger. But now, with just 154 days until Election Day, the Sandman-in-Chief has woken up because the American people aren't buying his sleepwalking routine anymore. And so Joe Biden and co., well, they have gone full Billy Joel. They are going to insist they didn't start the fire and hope you're too busy trying to put out the flames at your own house to notice. Joe Biden inherited the most secure border in the modern history of America from President Donald J. Trump. But he didn't embrace securing America. He killed America's security and took America's sovereignty hostage. He ended construction on the border wall, and then, just in case anybody got the bright idea to finish it, when he was removed from office, they sold all the leftover metal. It was Joe Biden that fought to end Title 42. It was Joe Biden that fought to kill the Remain in Mexico policy. And when the state of Texas put up buoys in the Rio Grande to stop illegal migrant crossings, well, it was the Biden DOJ that sued them. The same way they sued the state of Arizona, who used shipping containers to stem the surge of illegal migrants. Go figure. When 219 Republican members of the House voted and passed one of the strongest immigration bills in modern history in May of 2023, after we witnessed over 600,000 gotaways cross our border illegally with the help of these failed Biden policies, not a single Democrat voted to support it in the House. The Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer let it collect dust, and Joe Biden continued to insist that the migrant crisis, all of it, was just a figment of Republicans' imagination.
Mr. President, would you call the situation on the southern border a crisis? No.
And so today, when Joe Biden crawled out of his slumber and declared he was taking immediate action via executive order to secure our southern border, well, we were all just a little bit bewildered. Because that is a rewriting of history so brazenly dishonest, you would think the fact-checkers would have spontaneously combusted. But they didn't. And don't take my word for it. Just perhaps listen to the man who delivered that most secure border in modern history, Donald J. Trump.
Now, after nearly 4 years of his failed, weak leadership, pathetic leadership, crooked Joe Biden is pretending to finally do something about the border. But in fact, it's all about show because he knows we have a debate coming up in 3 weeks. The truth is that Joe Biden's executive order won't stop the invasion. It's weak and it's pathetic. It will actually make the invasion worse. Millions of people a year will continue to pour across our border and be released into our country.
You see, they never let facts get in the way of subverting public opinion on the left. And so this is our life. For the next 5 months, it will never be Joe Biden's fault. And anything that the Biden administration says or puts down on paper, well, the media will just assume that it is true. A fentanyl crisis caused by Joe Biden's refusal to hold China accountable. Certainly it is not Joe Biden's fault. Chinese spy balloons in the air, illegal Chinese police stations paid for by the Chinese Communist Party on U.S. soil, that's not Joe Biden's fault either. Mobs of Hillary Clinton supporting Biden voting liberals screaming for the genocide of the Jewish people. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Well, of course, that has nothing to do with the leftist politics of the heathens or the politics of the people writing the checks that pay for them to assemble. And so this is nothing new, folks. It's an old strategy ripped straight from the pages of a 2012 children's book by Gail Carson Levine entitled "Forgive Me, I Meant to Do It." All of those children in that book creating crisis after crisis on purpose and then apologizing gleefully with a smile on their face. You see, Joe Biden meant to do it.